We're here to talk about Infinity Blade 2. Infinity Blade 1 is one of my favorite, no, actually, it's my favorite game on the iPhone or iPad or iDevices. So since the release of the iPhone 4S, and they showed the Infinity Blade 2, little tongue tied there. I couldn't wait for that game to come out, and it comes out, I believe, December 1st. So, yeah, already making sure, have my finger on a button, buy that game so I could be the first to have it downloaded, and can't wait to play it. So we're going to hop right up in there. That's what she said. Thanks for tuning in to Anubis Tech Talk. I probably should have started with that. All right, let's get started. So here we are, exciting scenes from I gotta have to say, the most anticipated game to hit iPhone, the sequel, I should say, the most exciting sequel to hit the iPhone, iPad, and pretty much all the iDevices, Infinity Blade 2. And from my understanding of it, or how they doing it, the breakdown goes as follow. When you go into the story, and every time you go to the story and you pass the same area, it will age. So it's not like the other game where, everything will stay the same, just the characters will be different. No. This one, the background will actually age as far as you go into the story and keep going over and over and over again through the same area. It will keep aging every time you go through that same area over and over and over again, which is awesome. And the graphics, they definitely tweaked it. They wanted to push the graphic chips that's in all the iDevices to its letter. And if you look at Infinity Blade 1, that game is no slouch. It's still, I believe, as far as I'm concerned, that's still one of the most beautiful games they have, exclusively only with the iDevices. And it's just gorgeous. And looking at the clips from the next game, I definitely see an improvement, don't get me wrong. But, it's still, similar to the quality. And, but what I do see the most improvements is the backgrounds. The backgrounds is beautiful. Like, you see the scenes with the tree and leaves falling off the tree and the water is reflecting things. They really did a lot of detail in this next game. And the battle, they didn't talk about how how the fighting style will be, if it'll be changed anyway, but I love the way they fight in the Infinity Blade franchise. There's already some copy games. I'm not gonna go over it now. That is trying to copy the fighting style, but it just can't hold a candle to the original. The graphics just take you. Like, I could play these other games, but once I go back to the original, it just blows me away. Like, it's no competition. And I want to know, are you excited as I am about this game? Leave comments down below, definitely. And for anyone who for some reason don't have the Infinity Blade Part 1, now's your chance. They dropped the price to $2.99, so it's definitely worth having. I still play to this day over and over again, just beating it and leveling up and stuff. And they enhanced it so whereas you could go online and fight other characters online and stuff. Oh, and that which brings me to another thing. I hope they did this in the sequel, because I'm a high level character on my Infinity Blade, and my brother and my cousin and stuff like that. But when we go to the multiplayer mode, we can't use our characters to go toe to toe. It's more like we have to fight other characters in the game, and whoever gets the best ranking and stuff. I don't like that part at all. So what I'm hoping for in the sequel is that they actually let us, build up our characters, and then when we go online, we can go online multiplayer and actually take our characters against other characters. That would be really cool. Another ideal that I hope they adapt is like a multiplayer where we actually could team up and run through the game or something. But these would be some cool little tweaks if they did it, and if they did, oh man, I could see me on that game for like days without blinking. But let me wrap this up. So thanks for subscribing if you did subscribe, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Peace.